Hi, friends, Lee Bricky, and you might be looking at a home thinking this is the perfect home. Gosh, it's on the perfect lot, it's in the perfect area, but man, it needs a lot of work. I mean, it needs a new roof, it needs kitchens, bathrooms, floors. It's almost a complete rehab, or it is a complete rehab, and I just don't have the cash to do that. Well, in this video, we're going to talk to our good friend Brent Starks because there's a couple of mortgages out there where you can actually get the money to rehab that home without spending your own cash to do it. And Brent's going to explain this mortgage to us, but this mortgage has helped a lot of people and it's changing drastically right now. And I believe that's because of inventory out there. There's just not a lot of it, and there are a lot of rehabs. So lenders want to create loans where they can give them to folks looking to buy homes. And if you don't have the cash to rehab the home, then you're probably not going to buy it. So in this video, we're going to talk about those things with our good friend Brent Stark, so don't go anywhere. All right, Brent, let's talk about this loan. I mean, because this is a great mortgage, and this is something that I've looked into also in buying some real estate for investment purposes, which you can do on the conventional side. But
Right.
there's an FHA side to this too. So let's talk about the FHA part of it first, and what this loan is, what's it called, and how does it work?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a wonderful opportunity. Called an FHA 203K is the section of the code of the FHA code. So FHA 203K, and there's two types. There's a limited version of this loan, which is an FHA product that goes up now $75,000. So that's the maximum the rehab can cost, is up to $75,000. The standard goes right up into the FHA limit, and so there's no limit as far as what the repairs can cost, as long as you keep it under the FHA limit for that county. So it's a great way to purchase the home. You purchase the home and finance the rehab work in the one loan, and do it at the same time. And so the way it's structured is this. First of all, let's cover the limited versus standard. The limited, you have to have, you don't have to have a HUD counselor. There's some things like that are required. It's less restrictive as far as the types of things you can do with it. But it's for just basically think cosmetic, that type of thing.
Right.
The FHA 203 standard, it's more involved. You need a HUD counselor that's walking you through the process. It has to be for a primary home, by the way. It can't be for investment, as you pointed out, Lee. So it's for owner-occupied situation. The FICO score can come down to 580 is the absolute rock bottom. It's a 3.5% down. And the way that works is this. So if you have, it's off the after repaired value. Some people call it ARV, after repaired value. So the appraisal we get, let's say you pay $200,000 for a home. It's really run down. It needs, $100,000 worth of work. So it's a $300,000 value once it's fixed up. Right. So what's
Right.
that value? And it does the 3.5% off of that. So in other words, you're going to, 3.5% of what is it, 10.5, something like that.
Right.
So about $11,000 down, and then you're going to have your standard closing costs. But as opposed to going and getting a rehab loan and a second mortgage, it's way more efficient that way to go ahead and get it. And it's like any other FHA loan. It's forgiving as far as credit. It's forgiving as far as the amount of money you have to make as far as income, because they have higher debt to income ratio standards. So the ability to qualify it from an income standpoint is easier as well.
Right. And how for the standard repair loan, what's the max that you can get for repairs?
Yeah, right up to the limit in the county. So you added the purchase price plus the amount of work that needs to be done, and it goes right to that county's FHA limit, which the counties we work in is well over $500,000 in every situation. So
Okay.
it's very flexible, very flexible. You can pull
And how
up.
much can you get for the repairs?
Actually, you can an FHA 203K, Lee, you can actually scrape it down essentially to the foundation and rebuild the
Okay.
home. Yeah, so you have to use a licensed contractor that's approved by FHA. That's another thing. So this isn't like handyman, do-it-yourself type of loan. You have to have a licensed contractor that's also approved by FHA to do the work, and they will work with. They'll get the scope of work, they'll do the bid, and get that to the HUD counselor, that works with you, FHA
Right.
counselor, and then they'll put it together. So it's to protect the buyer. Actually,
Right. That's what I was about to say. A lot
yeah,
of folks might be saying, well, I don't want somebody standing over me. I mean, but the thing is that they're there to help make sure that the contractors don't take advantage of you, which we
right,
know that happens, and also that you're getting the best price, and that the work's being done correctly. So
right,
so having that counselor there, especially for someone that's just a layman's, they've never done something like this and rehab the house. It's really, really important to have that, because I can tell you from my personal experience of flipping homes and rehabbing homes, when you start tearing walls out and things like that, you get down to the studs, issues start to become a little bit more. So I always
right,
tell people, if you think it's going to be 20, you probably need to put in 30 or 40, right?
right.
And because you never know what you're going to run into. So having that person with you to help you move through the process, I think, is a good thing. And it's not something that should keep you from getting this kind of loan.
Right, absolutely. It's a great opportunity, and I think that as we see the situations come up where there's frankly we're seeing this more and more. The baby boomers are getting older, right? And so a
Right.
lot of these homes we're seeing have not been updated for 30, 40 years. And so there's a need for necessary repairs that absolutely need to take place, and it's very difficult to get a loan approved for a home that has structural issues. So with a 203K, we can get around that and solve a lot of problems for folks that have dilapidated roofs and issues with mold or that type of thing. And so a lot of those things can be cleaned up, and it's an opportunity to get a bargain and also help someone out of a tough spot.
Right. And that's the other thing. If you have a good agent working with you that understands construction and understands what you're looking at when you walk into the home, that's also good to have, so they can sit and negotiate down some of these prices. They have contractors at their fingertips to call and say, hey, what do you think this would cost? What do you think this would cost? And get some rough averages so that we know what we're looking at before we start putting that offer in. That's really super important here. And I think that a lot of folks sometimes walk into a house and they look at it and they're like, wow, this needs a lot of work. But if you can see beyond that, I mean, you can really get a good bargain right now in this market, especially where we're at with the amount of inventory we have,
Mhm.
and be able to rehab that house and make it yours and do it the way you want. I'll add another thing to that. If you pick up the phone and call one of these We Bogley houses or something like that, these house flippers out there, they're not going to give a seller anything close to what they want,
No,
because they have to cover all of their costs and they have to make money. So by having an agent come in with you that knows what they're doing and able to negotiate this down to where the repairs are getting done, it's also going to help the seller. And
right,
that agent, knowing how these house flippers work, can really talk to the other agent on the other side, or talk to the seller, and kind of educate them a little bit of, look, you're going to have to give folks a discount on this home for the repairs that need to be done, or you're going to end up flipping this house to someone who's going to give you way less. And we just looked at a home like that, where
right.
they're wanting to give 275 or 250 to 275 for the home. And, I have a buyer for 350 on it. Right. And
Mhm.
so the
Right.
seller's making almost $100,000 more. But they're selling the home to someone who can then, that person's going to live there and just rehab it. So that's my take on it.
Absolutely. And I think, working with a realtor that understands construction like you do and has done flips, that type of thing, you kind of see right up front. I've seen you walk up to a house and say, here, there's a $40,000 roof issue, needs to be taken care of. And you can run those numbers really quickly and kind of do the math and say, okay, well, if we backed into a loan here that, take care of all this. And because it's really hard to walk into a place, any home, uh, for a seller, and God love them, they've lived there for 40, 50 years and nothing's been replaced, and
Right.
these new buyers are expecting a very different situation. And if you're going to
Right.
replace, if you're going to replace everything anyway, right? A lot of folks
Right.
are going to, they're going to paint, they're going to redo the kitchen anyway. Buy the ugly one, that no one's going to
Right.
put it off on. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. And make it yours. And this works just like a regular FHA loan, and we'll attach that video to this one. So the next
Yeah.
video will be talking about everything that you need to know about FHA loans. It's the same thing, but it's an opportunity for you to get into a home in the neighborhood you want to be in or the area you want to be in, and just buy the ugliest one on the street and
Right.
upgrade that home to where you want it to be without having to come out of pocket with a bunch of cash. Let's talk about the conventional side of this, man.
Yeah. The conventional side's a little different, right? So it's going to more follow, obviously, the conventional loan guides for a standard conventional loan. However, the FICO score, it's not a 620 minimum. Typically, these lenders are looking at 660 to 680 because there is more involved. They take a little more time. That's true of the FHA 203K as well. Both of these loans, figure 45 to 60 days because you're doing a couple things that you don't normally do. You're not hiring a contractor. You're not getting bids and scope of work and all those things put together. You're not working with a HUD counselor or anything like that. So it does take longer to do these types of loans. So figure 45 to 60 days, by the way.
Okay.
Conventional, yeah, you're looking at a little higher FICO score requirement. You're looking at a situation, the upside is you can do primary residence, you can do second home, you can do an investment property. And so
Right.
the amount that they'll lend, again, it's based on the after repaired value, and we do an appraisal, say, hey, when this home is finished with this scope of work, in other words, after this, and this are done, after it gets new windows, it gets a new roof, it gets a new kitchen, what's it going to be worth after all this work is done? And then what we do is take a look at that number. Let's say it's $500,000, and then we'll use it's 3 to 5% down, and it'll be the lower of the two, the appraisal amount or what the actual cost is to purchase the home and actually do the improvements. So it'll take the lower of those two and lend off of that. One of the upsides too, there are scenarios where you can do your own work with this. It's you have to be approved for it, so you have to have experience. You've rehabbed homes, you've flipped them before, you have a contractor's license, that type of thing, or you've subbed work out before. It's case by case, but a lot of people opt to have a general contractor just for the fact of scheduling the subcontractors and all of that. It makes it a lot easier, but
Right.
there is some flexibility there, possibly depending on the scenario. But it's the interest rates, are a tick higher because you don't have the FHA insurance, which is a little more expensive. And so if you put 20% down, you don't have mortgage insurance on it. So it follows those same guidelines. The credit score requirements are a little higher. Again, you can do a little more, a little more flexibility with the contractor and who's going to do the work, but also
Right.
the investment, which is a big opportunity. Especially, we were working with someone that wanted to do a 4-unit, purchase it and raise the rents. I mean, a lot of upside potential because everything needed to be rehabbed, everything. And
Right.
so he went in there and did it, and and then turned around and the rents doubled, and justifiably he put $200,000 into the 4-family, and it's doing really well down in Lake Worth. So
Right.
great loan.
Well, this is a great idea for a lot of people right now, especially in this market right now where rates are high. We're in a
Hmm.
buyer's market. Sellers that have homes that they're sitting out there on the market, especially during this holiday season and in off market times where we're in a slow market. This is a great idea for those folks that are looking to buy a home and get a deal on it and fix it up the way they want it, because the negotiating power is with you right now. And I would say there's a, there's a lot of homes out there right now, everywhere. that need a lot of work. I mean, one of my buddies just picked up a home on 3/4 of an acre here in Palm Beach County, on Palm Beach Gardens, and for 680, and rehabbed it and dropped almost 500,000 into it because it would
Wow.
showed it would be worth it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It looks like I mean, it's just amazing what he's done in that house. So
Mm.
that's another thing that Brent and I bring to the table. And I really don't push us this hard, but on this situation, if you're anywhere in Palm Beach County or the Treasure Coast and you're looking to buy something that's rehab, that you need to rehab, we're definitely a team that can help you. Brent knows a lot about this. He's done these loans many, many times. I
Mhm.
have a tremendous amount of contractors. I have GCs and every facet. I have roofers, plumbers, concrete guys, and they're all really great people. Most of them are my clients. So thanks, Brent, for joining me today. I really appreciate it as always. If you're looking to find a home that needs repairs and you'd like to look into one of these mortgages where you can get the repairs done with the mortgage, reach out to me, Lee Bricky. My information's right there on the screen, or you can reach out to Brent. His information's in the information section below. Also, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave those in the comment section. We love to hear from you. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Lets us know we're making the right kind of content. Also, if you have not subscribed to our channel and you're looking for real estate or real estate news anywhere in Palm Beach County or the Treasure Coast, you're going to want to subscribe. So go ahead and slap that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our real estate tips and tours. Be kind to each other, and we'll see you in the next video.